I never thought I would become obsessed with a piece of folklore, but that changed when I stumbled across the tale of the Banshee. It all began on a rainy evening in our small town, where the streets glistened as if cloaked in oil. I was sitting on the cracked porch of my old family home when my grandmother shared the chilling legend with me. She warned that the Banshee warns families of impending death, a sorrowful wail echoing through the night as a harbinger of doom. I chuckled at her superstitions, brushing them off as mere stories meant to scare children. But then something twisted in my mind like the gnarled roots of an ancient tree. That night, while sleep eluded me, I stood by my window, the smell of wet earth permeating the air. The shadows danced eerily, and I could hear it, a distant weeping, a sound like glass shattering in the night. Curiosity gnawed at me, drawing me out of my room and into the darkness. I followed the cries, pulling the door behind me with a shuddering creak. The air felt dense, suffocating me with grief I couldn't explain. As I crept through the moonlit night, the sound intensified, wrapping around my heart like thorny vines. It led me to the edge of the woods, where the trees stood like sentinels, knowing secrets I was too naive to comprehend. Suddenly, a figure emerged, cloaked in a shroud of silver mist. The Banshee, they said, howled for the souls that wouldn't see dawn. Her eyes were empty voids, lost and mournful. Terror clawed its way up my throat as I realized she was not merely a creature of the night, but an echo of every sorrow I'd encountered. With a final anguished moan, the figure dissolved into the shadows, leaving me breathless and shivering. I stumbled back, haunted by the knowledge I could no longer dismiss folklore as fantasy. Days turned into weeks, and an unshakable dread anchored in my chest. It was on a quiet morning that I received a call. My grandmother had passed away in her sleep. Now, I often find myself standing by my window at night, listening. Perhaps the Banshee would return, warning me again. Or maybe I had become part of the story, a tale for someone else to tell, one woven with grief and whispered on the wind.